Hey everyone, Aries. Hope you're doing well. This is your weekly tarot. This is for August 16th through the 22nd, 2019. Whew, you're my last one, Aries. I started backwards this time, and wow. I'm glad to be here with you now. So, I hope you're doing well. I'm just laughing at all the stuff in the air. My nose all tickly. Alright. Let's get started. Two of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. That would be an ouch. Two of Cups. Soulmate. They say soulmate cards sometimes. Okay, Two of Swords reversed. For me, this says deception, betrayal. Four of Pentacles. This says, excuse me, protecting oneself, protecting somebody's assets, protecting their secrets. But we'll find out more. Okay. Ten of Swords. This is a betrayal again. Major betrayal. And then we have these two. Aries. So, Two of Cups is about a decision regarding love. You know, whether you want to take this to the next level or not. It can also mean, no, that's, sorry. No, pretty much a decision needs to be made. The betrayal and stuff and the protection, you know what that's kind of leading to. We'll get more information though. See, the two cups and then the lovers are really similar. So the messages in them are slightly different. So that's sometimes why I wait while I'm comparing the two. Okay, Two of Swords reversed. Let's go there. Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. The Sun. Sun card's a good card. Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. Chariot reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Now we have the Ten of Swords we're looking at. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. Justice. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so now we're looking at the Two of Cups. Eight of Swords reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Wow. We've been working through a lot of stuff. Okay, so Two Swords reversed. So it's about the betrayal, right? Knight of Cups reversed. It's an upright. It's an offer of love. When it's reversed, it's an offer of love that from somebody that doesn't keep commitments. That has kind of commitment phobia. Also, they might mean it at the time and they write in like Prince Charming, but then they lose interest. It's like squirrel, squirrel. So unfortunately, it's painful. And then we have okay, Ace of Swords is lies, not seeing the truth, not receiving the truth, maybe too. Then we have the Sun card, which is kind of off, right? It's right in the middle, like the sun. So, if this was done to you, Aries, this would be how you still see this person. Excuse me. That's the way it seems. That you kind of, they make you light up though. Which is interesting. So the sun is a happy card. It's abundance and being in the open, being in the sun, being in the truth. Abundance, happiness. So now we're going to look at the Four of Pentacles. Protection, keeping secrets, protecting your assets, even protecting his heart. You see how he's covering his heart? That could be you. We also have somebody juggling here. Juggling their pentacles. So it could be juggling jobs, bills, relationships, households. We have the Chariot reversed. So when the Chariot's reversed, it's not going anywhere. It's both horses have to be in sync to move forward. And once they're in sync, you know, then the movement is swift. I mean, you're making ground. You're going in a direction here. No direction. No direction. So Page of Wands, reverse. So he's kind of inspiration. You know, he inspires people, but no inspiration, unfortunately. And it's like a messenger. None of that. So might have been this juggling that caused this to stop moving forward. So then we have the Ten of Swords. Betrayal, deception, pain. But also it's the end of the cycle. Can't get any more painful than that in this cycle. So then we have the Seven of Cups, and this is Seven of Cups is realizing that the choices, maybe there's a lot of choices somebody thought they had, but in the end they were not valid choices. The choices were not positive choices. And that makes sense with the Ten of Swords. Justice. But somehow somebody feels like justice, the scales were balanced. I'm not sure how that works. But we'll get back to it. We'll find out. So Ten of Cups reverse is about not getting that happy family, not being happy, not conflict, you know. Just you didn't get that. You didn't get this. All right. So let's look at the Two of Cups. There's a lot of different messages here. Okay, so it could be a soulmate kind of thing, or Eight of Swords reversed. So yeah, maybe it felt like a soulmate. Maybe you thought, this is the one for me. I know this person in another lifetime, blah, 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 right? But now it just feels like a great burden and you can't get it out of your head. That's getting more negative the more you think about it, right? Okay, then we have the Four of Cups reversed. So this is knowing better choices need to be made in the future. Seeing everything for what it was. Being overlooked. Not being considered. No? Feeling like you weren't loved. Ace of Pentacles reverse is not getting the promise of the abundance, the joy, the happiness. It just pretty much stopped all that. But it's the justice. How do we have justice here? How's there justice without a happy family? Why do we have the sun here? Okay, that's what we're going to find out. So, please let us know about the sun. A little bit more information on the sun. Nine of Swords. This is not sleeping. It's feeling ill, not sleeping, and then see, and it's negative. It's negative thoughts. Magician. Sun, Nine of Swords, Magician, Emperor. This is your card, Aries. Okay. Why is there justice? Please help me to understand this. Hermit. Hierophant. One more, please. Alright, so you know what I'm hearing and seeing. It was fair because of the lesson that you learned. Choices that were made, lessons that were learned by not looking at the truth, by not making a decision, by allowing somebody to protect and juggle. Because it seems like you had some awareness here. You were just like not being honest about it. Like, in a way, it's my fault for not demanding more. It was your fault for not truly thinking about what was going on. This is the Hermit. Looking at the behavior, what it meant. That Hierophant, that you weren't listening to your guidance. You were, but you weren't. No, but you weren't. Understanding that you can't fight this, you can't get through this. This is Nine of Wands reversed. So, I think you're understanding the bigger picture, Aries. I think you're understanding about the guidance that you had. You had the guidance to get out of it. Therefore, you feel like you had justice because it could have been much worse. But you're completely like not scared or not that upset because you think that maybe your thoughts created this also. Okay. That is flippin' amazing. Wow. But now that you're back in your power, you see things for what they are. Got your head back, or got your grounding, Wow. Integrated the lessons. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. Let's just do a few more cards just to make sure that's what we're seeing. You're probably saying, yeah. I had some heavy readings. I was like, I tried to go for a walk and I was like, people are going to think I'm drunk. I'm just exhausted. It's crazy. I had to do some that sage just to get my energy back. That was weird, man. Okay, Knight of Swords. I'll be a hyper and it's about bedtime, right? Four of Swords. King of Swords. Power on, man. I am so impressed by you. Oh my gosh. This is the best reading of all of them. Welcome, Aries. Knight of Swords. I'm moving in my truth. I'm moving. I got my sword of truth. And I'm ready for battle. You're like, bring it. I mean, I'll bring it. You'll bring it, right? I'm going in for the truth. Right? You're moving fast. After you get a little rest, though. Or you're going to go in and then you're going to get some rest. But this is recovery. Rest and recovery. Separating yourself from that to get yourself back, because now you're the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is like, well, you're already the Emperor, so you embody the King of Swords. But this is, look, it's like now you're at the place you're like, I got the education, I got the knowledge, I've got the School of Hard Knocks behind me. I'm going to stand in my truth because I know what I want. I'm not messing with any low vibration stuff, arguing, stuff like that. I don't mean to be judgmental, okay? That kind of activities. I'm not going to engage in that. Don't have time for that. So the King of Swords doesn't even argue. He just, he is. And I think that all of these, they're really positive, see? Did you realize, I mean, bam, that this is how you're getting to your happiness, that this had to happen, right? The Sun is 19. It's almost the end of the cycle. This is amazing. It's just amazing. You know yourself well enough to know that you needed the rest. You know what a warrior you are. It was like, I just wasn't, like, you weren't paying attention, right? So you feel like you were, and that's why you have all the thoughts. And they feel negative because it's like, man, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? It was right there in front of me. I wasn't listening. It was like, now I know. Now you know to follow your inner guidance, your intuition. Yeah. I heard Aries was going to get an upgrade, like an increased spiritual connection. Looks like you got it. Wow. That is amazing. Okay, we'll just do 2 oracles. This is Angel and Ancestors oracles. They're just clapping. They're clapping. It's really good when Aries, that you're doing that, because you guys are the trailblazers, man. You're the ones that go first. Animal guardian. Trust your instincts. There you go, right? Remember about the animals. Remember about the animals, that they're connecting you to the earthly plane, and when you see animals out of place, different, where they're not usually, to take note of what you're thinking at the time, because there's messages through those animals. But they're also want to show you that your guides are with you, your guides and your ancestors. And your angels, of course. This owl, this is knowledge, so. Good downloads, huh? Okay, so this is the other card is the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. So, that's very cool. This one kind of just speaks for itself. I'm just like, graceful in movement and action. Your thoughts and your reasoning and the place that you're at is just phenomenal. Movements and action, just, I don't think I need to tell you to be careful who you're around. You've got all that. You know what you're doing. And Aries thinks about so much before they do it. You're so strategic. So this is just a confirmation that you're doing what you should be doing, Aries. Wow. You're going to have a good week. My thoughts are with you. Take care.